Hey everyone, welcome to, I would say regular Wednesday stream, but it's been a couple weeks, so welcome back.
Hi, we're back. We did it. Jim was gone, and I was too lazy to do it by myself, and also I was working like 12 hours a day. But we're back, and things are back to normal, and Jim has been calling himself Daddy all day, so watch out for that shit.
We're back in Halloween.
Jim, where did we leave off last time? And by the way, hello Owen. Hello Artie. Hello Tom.
Hello.
Is it gonna be Ash Wednesday? Yikes. Yikes.
Hi Vanessa.
There's nothing wrong with my design. It's flawless. There must be something wrong with the parts those imbeciles brought me.
That guy sounds like you when you do your old lady voice, Matt.
The imbeciles?
Papa? Tom, I believe that the stream was left on.
Yeah, it was left on. That's a bad habit of mine.
Yeah. I don't know why it keeps happening.
Oh.
All right, Jim, I'm sorry, I'm getting texts. I'm always getting texts. Jim, my kids aren't here for the first time in on a Wednesday for the first time in 3 months.
Whoa.
It's weird.
Party time.
Feels weird, man. Yeah, I'm both relieved but also kind of sad. Hi, Vanessa. Anyway, Jim, catch us up. What happened last time?
Last time we revisited China to close out the Mulan world. We
Oh, that's
revisited.
right, we're on part 2 of the world.
Yeah, we revisited Pirate World to close that out. We did the second part of the Aladdin world, and we did the third part of the Little Mermaid world. Now we are doing part 2 of Halloween Town.
It seems like you're most of the way through this game, am I? Am I right?
I mean, you're not wrong, but this is the part of the game where you need to grind. Like after this world, it's grinding time because the boss after this is tough as heck.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the hardest
That's right,
in the
chat.
game,
I'm
actually.
popular with my child. Recap. Anime bullshit happened. Already nailed it. Already got it in one.
Drive converter.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we want that.
Jim, I heard you watched that Daredevil last night.
Sure did.
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
You know, I think I was kind of indifferent to the first episode. Honestly, the episode felt like it was 3 hours long, but it was just an hour. It was one of those things that just felt like it was taking forever to do what it was trying to do. But I like the second episode a lot. I like it when they focus on, I really like Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin.
Yeah.
I think his Kingpin is great. Charlie Cox is great as Daredevil. I'm excited to see the rest of the show. It seems like they're doing something interesting.
That's cool. I'm
Yeah.
excited to check it out. I didn't get the chance last night. And the real question is when are you going to go watch that cool Reacher show?
I know you were talking up Reacher today.
It's really good so far. The third season, anyway.
Oh yeah,
I gave you the whole spiel. I'm not going to do it again, but
I've heard good things.
it's a good fun time,
good
man. I think I
things.
nailed it earlier when I said it's like an 80s action movie TV show. It is like all those classics. It is as dumb and as fun as Hard Target and Hard to Kill and, Rambo. How many times is Reacher the Preacher naked in it? I mean, he does strip down, do his underwear several times. So, many, if you count that. If you don't, I don't know.
That guy seems
None
like
so
he's
far.
a pretty good actor.
I agree, actually. It's funny. He's been around for a while in, network superhero type stuff. And I think he started on Smallville, maybe? He was on Blue Mountain State.
Okay.
He was on
I never watched that.
Flash.
That was a Spike TV show, wasn't it? Blue Mountain State.
I never watched it either, so I don't know.
I think it was Spike TV. Hard
My
Target's a
brother
great
watched it
movie.
and really liked it. Hard Target fucking rocks. It's so dumb. What
I
is the
think I
line, Jim?
I
What's
think-
the best line in cinema history?
Tell your bitch girlfriend to point her titties north and step on the gas.
God, what a good time. My only suggestion, if you're thinking about watching Reacher, is hey, skip to the third season. They're not. It's not an ongoing story. Each season is contained. You don't need the other seasons.
I'll leave it to you.
Go back and watch them. Maybe you'll like.
All right, Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Hell yeah,
you're
Owen.
off.
Hard Target kicks ass.
Wilford Brimley on a horse.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
lots of John Woo-isms.
Yeah, lots of slow mo.
Owen watched the first episode of Daredevil and enjoyed it. Yeah, I need to watch it. Can I just say, I know it's probably just me. Streaming services, can you stop with the 2-3 episode release, like first week releases? I already barely have time to watch these shows. So when you're like, hey, this week you get 3 hours of this, like, okay, well, never watching it. I have to watch 3 hours to go watch the first, to see the first episode? No. Not gonna happen. Yeah, get that puzzle piece. Puzzle me.
Is this where we have to? Oh, this is where we have to do the annoying minigame.
This looks good.
Is his name Chance? Because his mama took one.
This one? No way. Ow!
So you three took them.
Took what?
You stole
Yay,
the
it's
presents,
everybody's
didn't
favorite characters from Nightmare Before Christmas.
What?
Goobly, Hoobly, and Boobly.
Fun.
Isn't it Lock, Stock, and Barrel?
Is it?
I think it's Lock, Stock, and Barrel.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
a movie for
Oh,
children.
sorry. Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
I'm sorry, what did you say that was different than what you were saying before?
I said stock, but it's shock.
Oh, Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
Yeah.
How does that make sense?
I don't know. I think I have to like knock them out. Oh my God! Stop it!
I already said they sort of look like 3 of the Squoots hosts, and I am offended. Unless I'm not one of them, in which case I'm not offended. But I am. Let's be honest.
Got one.
Johnny is not one of them. Yeah.
Come on.
I knew you were going to say that. Oh, man. You're out of practice here, bud.
Oh, I got two
See.
already.
I can tell. I don't know if you're going to make it.
Got it. Got an item slot too. That's cool.
Ooh, we did it. Item slot. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. I hope that it's not showing up too bad, but I burned the shit out of myself in the
Yeah,
sun
you did.
on Sunday. I mean, I am just beet red. And it was behind me the whole time, so it's like this part of me. Because I'm dumb. I'm not smart. I thought to myself as I left, I'll take a hat. And then I left and I was like, I'll buy one there. And then I got there and I was like, I don't like any of these hats. And my buddy was like, there's a sunscreen station over there. And I was like, I'll get that. I'll get to that in a minute. 3 hours later. Already said that you just assaulted some children, Jim. How do you feel about that?
Are they children? They're like little immortal tricksters, right? Isn't everyone in Halloween Town immortal?
I have no idea. Are they?
I think so. Because he's like the spiritual embodiment of Halloween, right? Where am I supposed to go now?
Anywhere you want, Jim. This is an immersive sim. You can do whatever you
True.
want.
Oh,
And
Halloween
you can play
Town.
however you want. I think you should respec as a stealth Sora.
I've
Sneak
never.
up from the shadows and stab him in the fucking throat.
They're dead? Are they dead? Man, I got
What
that.
does Oogie Boogie do if not kill people?
I got that new air combo. Oh, it's so good.
Already, Vanessa said they're not immortal, they're dead, and already said, now they are. Lorgos Lanthimos' The Lobster, starring Matt. That's right.
I've seen that movie. That's a Colin
I already
Farrell
said I've
movie.
seen Vanessa on cam in the days of Scoot's Antiquity. Also, she sometimes looks like that horrified dead eyes bunny rat on the with the zoom. Yeah, Jack Skellington must be undead. He is a Skellington. I don't know. Maybe he's just a weird race of or species of monsters whose skeleton is on the outside. Maybe there's like a bug in there, and that's the real Jack Skellington.
Well, I have enough Orichalcum. Oh no, I need one more. No, I have enough Orichalcum. I just need all this shit.
Nice.
make
Get
their-
those Twilight and Dense crystals.
To make their ultimates.
Get the Dense crystal. I already said we need to find a cleric and use Turn Undead. That just makes them run away, Artie. It's the most disappointing thing I learned when I was playing D&D is that Turn Undead does not turn them back into the living. It just makes them literally turn and go the other way. Boring!
These guys give quite a bit of experience.
Get him. Jim, what movie did you say you're going to see Friday?
Friday, I'm gonna go see Anora, the one that just won the Best Picture award the other night.
Boring.
And then on Saturday, I'm gonna go see Mickey 17.
Hell yeah. I would like to hear your take on that. I doubt I'll go see it this weekend, but maybe after that.
It looks really good.
I saw a preview today for a movie called Death of a Unicorn.
Yeah.
That has like
Paul Rudd
and what's her face from
Wednesday
and
Addams.
Scream movies and Will Poulter, whatever it
Will
is.
Poulter, yeah.
It looked what sort of looking for fucking awesome. It looked fantastic.
It's made by the same dudes that made Everything Everywhere All at Once, I believe.
Oh, really?
I believe so.
Very cool. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it does. Ooh, that'd be cool, Vanessa. Maybe we'll see it at the same time. That would be fun. I'm going at 2:30 on Saturday.
I really want to see it, but I question whether or not that's like a take the son to see a movie type movie or not. Probably
Maybe.
not, I'm
Gotta
guessing.
open his mind to the possibilities of cinema.
Sally was right. We've got to get the presents.
We'll see. We'll see what this weekend looks like, and then maybe I'll show him a preview and see if he's interested in it. He's 13. Is it PG-13 or R?
I do not know, actually.
I bet it's R. 'Cause I think he dies a lot. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows these days? Ratings
Give
are
me
meaningless.
damn presents. Yeah, they are.
Oh. He's kicking your ass, bud.
I know. He's got the, like, thing around him. Come here. What's flow? I feel like I should know what that is.
Isn't that a game? Oh, no, it's a short. It won an Oscar for, like, Best Animated Short, I think.
Oh, that's right. I want to see that.
It looks like
That's
it's
on Max?
such
I
a
might watch
nice
that.
present.
Oh, that, I'll tell you, Kubert is, I do not believe is joining us today. We have not heard from him. He might still be sleeping.
Yeah, he had a long day
Sometimes-
yesterday.
Sometimes he gets up and works on his own stuff and doesn't say hello, so. What was I going to say? Oh, that animated Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim or whatever, I think has hit.
That is on
Max.
Max, yeah.
It's on my to-watch list. I still want to watch Nosferatu's on Peacock. There's something else that's on something else that I wanted to watch. I got a bunch of stuff. And there's going to be a new Reacher and a new Invincible, and I got to watch Daredevil. Who's got the fucking time?
There is like a kind of a glut of good entertainment happening now. Severance is on.
Oh, Severance is like... I started to watch the first episode of the first season. I wanted to rewatch the first season. I remembered that they're fucking an hour apiece, and I was like, what am I gonna watch 8 hours of this? I guess I'm just out on Severance. Am I kicking my table? Back up some. Look, I WD-40'd my chair so it's not squeaky. So that's nice.
Gosh.
Gorge!
How do I screen cap that?
I don't know. With the buttons?
I don't know. Wait, is it that one? I did. Yeah, that did it, I think. Matt, have you been playing any more Vowed?
No, I haven't really picked it up.
Are you drinking PBRs?
No, I am drinking Three Daughters Brewery's Beach Blonde Ale.
Oh, you love a good blonde. Like ale, I mean.
Yeah, well, both, to be honest with you, but... Yeah, I have gotten really tired of the Miller Lights, and I've also gotten really tired of IPAs.
IPAs are real heavy.
Trying out a bunch of different stuff lately.
Have you ever had a Saison?
I think so.
It's kind of like a little more citrusy, better tasting lager. They are delicious.
I like the sound of that. I like a Kolsch, but they're hard to find.
Yeah, they are hard to
already,
find,
like,
yeah.
cold, which is annoying. They're usually in bottles, which I don't love.
Yeah.
I don't love bottles.
Kolsch's are good. Is that what longboard is? Is that a Kolsch?
I don't know. I'm not sure what longboard is.
It's like that bottled beer that has the surfboard on the front. It's like one of Amanda's favorites. I don't remember how to do this, so. Oh, there we go.
Longboard is a lager.
Oh.
Island lager. Yeah, I want to see that Mickey 17 as well. I never went and saw that stupid Captain America movie, which I kind of wanted to see in theaters, but I just never got around to it. Which is what I've done with basically every Marvel movie for the last 5 years. Oops. That's got all the beaches, that's right.
That was easy.
Not quite.
So, Jim, when is your next trip out of town?
I'll take care of the rest.
Not until the end of the month. I have to go to Seattle.
Oh, Owen saw a new cap. I'm jealous. Said it was pretty good.
Yep, just waiting.
Vanessa said to take a picture of it with my phone. Take a picture of what?
The Garsh that you were asking how to take a picture of.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Say the word.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm excited. I got a nice. I'm staying at like one of those boutique hotels downtown. I'm gonna go to the market the first morning I'm there. Like really, really make it a good Seattle trip.
This plaza should work well for your plan.
Amanda might go actually.
Is that a work trip as well?
Yeah. Gotta go meet Amazon.
Of course.
Oh, that's fun.
I also have a wonderful.
Go hang with the bees.
Catch the thief.
Yep.
Jim and the bees.
I would be honored to deliver.
We have
the
this.
Bezo.
We have the same initials. JB and JB.
Whoa. Destined to be the best of friends.
Yeah.
I bet he's not a fucking weirdo at
Oh,
all.
I'm sure he's a fucking. He's probably eats human meat at home.
He seems like the least weird of the billionaires, to be honest with you.
I
but-
think he is the most like I want to be the richest dude in history guy. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, I think he is for sure.
See if you can score an invite to his wedding. That's a good idea. Good suggestion from Vanessa. Artie, I know I ask this all the time, but I'm still waiting. When's that cookbook coming out, bud?
Oh yeah, I miss reading your Seeing your recipe threads, Artie.
I know he posts them on Facebook and he posts them on Blue Sky, and I'm like never on either one of those.
I don't think I'm
platforms.
friends with Artie on Facebook.
It's probably for the best. Since you deleted your Facebook, so what would it matter?
Well, I deleted the app, but I have to keep my account for work.
Huh?
I don't use Facebook. That's a lie. Oh, maybe I'm seeing your like Instagram posts, Artie. Maybe that's what it is.
Finkelstein's experimenting.
Oh, it's Instagram.
It does. It cross posts people's Instagram posts to your Facebook feed and makes it look like Facebook posts because it's all.
Oh,
garbage.
it does. Yeah.
Whoa! Check out this fucking robot though.
I know.
I love
Pretty
this
cool.
guy. Look at his cool I don't even know what to call it. Look at this weird arm. Looks like an old Lost in Space bot. But with like a skeleton face, which is scary.
That
It's
new
cool.
That new combo is so good at stun locking.
Oh, so this is right. He's got a head for a crotch. Who's the Lost in Space robot's name? Was it Robbie?
I do not know.
No? I never watched Lost in Space the show, but I remember that fucking terrible 90s movie with Matt LeBlanc that I really liked for some reason.
I really like
It was one
that
of those
movie
movies
too.
that, as a teen, I was like, I know this isn't very good, but it's fun to put on.
I was scared by the spider guy at the end.
Oh my gosh. And then Netflix did that show that was, you know what? It wasn't great.
I watched the first or half the first season of it. Thought it was okay. Quit it!
Oh my god. Now his head crotch is his head. His crotch head is his head now.
I'm
Vacuum tube
wailing
on
on this
level.
guy.
Yeah. Get him. Use your fucking transformations.
Oh yeah, I guess I could, huh?
Yeah. Get him.
I'm still getting stun locked.
Go go power Sora. Do 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 do. Go go power Sora. Because you're a Mighty Morphin Power Sora.
F off.
God. Vanessa said, I heard of thinking with the wrong head, but not like this. Vanessa, I demand that you start adding waka 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 behind your comments.
Yeah.
Where is Gonuts? He's a robot, Artie.
Or every time you tell a terrible joke like that, you have to end it with "Take my wife, please."
We did it! The mystery is solved.
The mystery is solved. What mystery? The mystery of the giant robot?
The mystery of what? I guess the
I
present
just can't
thief?
figure out why the doctor's experiment would go around stealing Christmas presents.
He doesn't have a heart, bro.
The thief.
Only people with no
was a
hearts
moving
steal
puppet made by
presents.
Dr. Finkelstein.
My daughter and I watched that episode of South Park where the Hardly Boys solve the mystery of 9/11. That's a pretty good episode.
While delivering presents is something only I can do. I can give
Vanessa says we should play the Jackbox game where you have to be a cheesy stand-up sometime.
Oh, that would be fun.
That sounds like a bad time.
Yes, all that poor puppet
Skellington has a raging clue? What?
Ho, ho, ho!
This is one. This is like, besides Ultima Weapon, this is my favorite Keyblade.
Why?
It's got a really high strength stat.
So the
Does a lot of
puppet wasn't
damage.
stolen after all. It ran away on its own. In other words, my experiment was an overwhelming success.
Santa Claus thinks.
Yeah,
maybe
it's got
it left
good
because
reach,
it was
too.
Trying to find a heart.
That's quite possible. Unlike my Sally, it wasn't equipped with a heart.
Last night, Matt, Amanda turned on this Netflix movie before I watched Daredevil, and it was one of those like late stage Bruce Willis movies where he was he was in it, but like you can tell like he's really having trouble hanging in there. And like, I'm not even kidding. Like, the longest sentence that he said in the entire, mostly his scenes, he had 1 or 2 lines in, and the longest line I heard him say in the entire movie was, "You're the most reckless son of a bitch I've ever met." That was the longest line he got. It's like, oh man, in a single shot. I mean, hey Jay.
Jack,
Hi Jay. I don't understand Bruce Willis's career. Like, that guy had no reason to do as many like shitty direct-to-DVD movies as he did.
Well, he was
He
dying.
didn't need to.
He
It's
did
going on
like,
for like 20 years, bud.
yeah. I think he started doing them just because like he had kind of found his action niche when Die Hard really started to tank, and then it was like he has a limited amount of time to be coherent. Let's put him in as many movies as we possibly can.
I don't think so. I don't
I-
agree with that at all.
I do. I do.
This wonderful
You're talking about years of content that he put out. Like, they knew 10 years ago that he was going downhill. and
He's made like 15 movies in the last like 4 or 5 years. He's made a shitload of movies.
absolutely anything.
The nicest present I could
That's
ever
sad.
ask for,
It
It's
Jack,
is
just
pretty
sad.
sad.
is just to be with you.
Not wrong.
You don't even have to ask for that.
Oh, that's interesting, Artie. Yeah, I could see him being kind of a jerk to work with. Like Edward Norton. Good actor, but he's supposedly really terrible to work with.
Yeah, I thought a lot of interesting stuff came out around Edward Norton and that Hulk movie a few years ago.
Actually,
And
he's
why
been...
they didn't bring him back. But it
He-
wasn't like as bad as it seemed like.
Actually, he got when he made what's that movie where he played a Nazi?
American X? No.
American
American History X?
Yeah, American History X. There's the director said that after they shot the movie, Edward Norton went and recut the film himself, and that's what they released. And the director was so pissed, I think he took his name off of it.
Wow.
They said he didn't like the cut the director did, so he went in and made his own. Like,
Yeah, the Hulk stuff he was like rewriting the script and adding a lot of character development for Bruce Banner and stuff, and then they just went ahead and cut it all, and he was pissed off because they had cut so much stuff. And then really, that movie is not great, and I wonder if it would have been better, if the Edward Norton version would have been better.
I think he is like, he's a talented filmmaker. Like, the movies he's directed, I think they're great. I think he's maybe directed 2 or 3. I like Leaves of Grass, and I like that one where he plays a stuttering guy. I like that one, but they're pretty like pompous, I think. Oh, really overwritten, I guess I'll say. We should probably do Lion King before we go here, because if we go to the world that never was now, we have to do the Roxas boss fight. And that is maybe the toughest fight in the entire game, I think.
Yeah, so do Lion King.
Let's go do some Lion King.
Don't you have to do the gummy stuff? How come you don't have to do the gummy stuff anymore?
I already unlocked the world. There's one
Owen
if we
says
want to go
Willis
to the
only
world
has
that
like
never was.
10 good movies. I think that might be an overestimation. Like, name them.
No, he's
Die
got
Hard.
at least
Die
that
Hard
many.
3.
Die Hard 2 is pretty good.
It's you guys.
It's fun.
Man, we were hoping you were a meal.
Die Hard 3. What's that one with
Fifth Element's good. I'll give him that
Fifth
one.
Element's great.
Unbreakable's good. Stonecutter, hello.
I think Hostage is pretty good.
No idea what that is. Sounds made up.
We've talked about Hostage before.
Nah, we haven't. Does it have a vampire in it?
No.
Every time we hear that dude's name.
What else? He made some good ones in the 80s and early 90s. Have you ever heard of a movie called Look Who's Talking?
Oh, Pulp Fiction. That's a good.
Yeah,
and
that's a
12
good one.
Monkeys. Yeah. Luke Who's Talking is not a good movie. Don't kid yourself.
Go on then.
Yeah, Look Who's Talking. Look Who's Talking 2. Look Who's Talking Now.
Yeah,
He's in Sixth Sense.
I don't think he's in Lupin.
Sixth Sense is good. Armageddon's good. I'll fight anybody that wants to fight on that.
Looper's good. He's in Looper.
Yeah, Looper's good. All right, I think we've hit 10. You got me.
Just today, I was scrolling TikTok and
He's in
like
Death
it was
Becomes
showing
Her.
me.
That movie fucking rocks.
That movie has one of the grossest scenes I've ever seen. It's when Goldie Hawn is shoveling frosting into her mouth when she's an overweight lady. So disgusting. It makes me want to barf.
It was in Sin City. I do like that first Sin City movie.
I've never even seen the second one.
I have never been able to finish the second one. That one's up there with that Mortal Kombat sequel where every time I've tried to watch it, I've been like, I can't believe how bad this is. I'm not watching
Man, Mortal Kombat Annihilation is a dog shit movie.
I mean, he's in Hudson Hawk. Everybody loves Hudson Hawk, right?
What's that other one he was in where he's like shooting two guns at the same? Is he in The Last Boy Scout?
He is in The Last Boy Scout.
I like that movie.
He's in Last Man Standing, which I wouldn't say is like a very good movie, but was one of my favorites
Which one
as
is
a
Last
teenager.
Man Standing?
It is he's a cop or a PI during like Prohibition. It's a lot of him.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's a lot of him murdering people with Tommy guns. It's a
Yeah.
pretty good time.
He's in that oh
Did
man.
not see Moonrise Kingdom, which I bet is pretty good because all that guy's movies are good.
Moonrise Kingdom is good.
This says he's in Knives Out, but I don't remember him being in Knives Out. Was in
Did he
Knives
do like a
Out?
voice or something?
Yeah, Hudson Hawk is a fun movie. I agree. I would not call Hudson Hawk a good movie.
Chris.
It's a movie that I will watch.
16 Blocks. I bet I've seen that movie 15 times. I used to watch that movie all the time. I think it's
Yeah, one more time, round it out.
fantastic.
Never
I
even
should
heard
watch
of
it again. Just seeing it called out makes me want to watch it again. And Most Def, he doesn't go by Most Def anymore, but Most Def is so good in that movie too.
Sorry. It's okay.
Matt, can you see this picture that I'm gonna hold up to my camera?
But he's not here, Simba.
Matt, can you see that?
It's all up to you,
Yeah.
man.
That's Amanda and her like
That's
therapy
Amanda's
mask.
mask, right?
Yeah.
Not what your father would have done.
Oh, directed by Richard Donner, huh?
It's a good movie.
See? There you go.
We know your dad
Donner's
was a
final
great
movie.
king and all, but now it's
It
your
is,
turn.
Matt. It's
Remember
legitimately
what I
like
told you? You gotta
good
put
action
your
movie.
ass It's
Good- it's a
time to
good
go
time.
in so everybody
I'll keep an eye out for that one. That sounds pretty good.
And one of those like real gritty action movies that's actually, or I'm not sure if it's actually shot, but looks like it's actually shot in New York. Good stuff.
For today.
So definitely shot in Toronto, then, is what you're saying.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction's a good movie. I can't argue with that.
I'm glad to hear
I'm not the
you
biggest
sing,
Tarantino
Simba.
guy, but Pulp Fiction's good. Most of his movies are good. I just
Was
don't love them.
Bruce Willis in any other
Promise you will help
Tarantino
Simba
films?
Any way you can.
I don't think so.
As long as Sora handles the dangerous parts.
I don't know.
I'm counting on you, Simba.
I'm not paying attention to these cutscenes at all.
At all. I think you should leave his ruined the phrase "at all" for me.
Me
I can
too.
only hear it in Tim Robinson's voice.
Let's go
We ever
see
get a fourth
Rafiki
season of that show? Do you think?
I'm sure he'll be able to tell.
I don't know. I actually I think you should leave, but I'm really excited for his other stuff, like this Chair Company show,
Yeah.
this movie that he made with Paul Rudd. I love Tim Robinson, but it doesn't always have to be. I think you should leave.
I agree with you actually, and I do think that the third season was kind of the worst season.
I think
That
so
was
too.
definitely the worst
Actually,
season, and it still had a lot of good skits and was funny, but I also was getting a little burned out on it by then. I think it didn't help that if you go back and watch the first two seasons of that, the guests are always doing their own thing,
Yeah.
and he's playing off of them, and it's fun. And if you watch the third season, it felt like all the guests were just doing Tim Robinson, and it was not nearly as fun.
yeah, I agree.
Like everybody's just trying to emulate. Everybody seemed like they were trying to emulate him, and it just made every sketch like that, of which there are several in that season, is not funny.
Yeah. There's a couple ones I like in season 3, but I think season 2 is almost top to bottom bangers. Season
Yeah,
2.
I think season 1 also is fucking amazing,
Yeah.
and that's great. And it's good for him to branch out, and go do other stuff. Don't try to get hung up on just doing this, because it's not gonna last.
Yeah.
It's not gonna keep working.
But that Paul Rudd movie looks fucking hilarious.
I need to watch
And-
that Auntie Donna show that John's been talking
Oh,
about.
Auntie Donna is pretty good. I bet you'd like that. Some of it's pretty wacky.
Jay said, I used to watch Kingdom Hearts clips when my dad wasn't nerding out and playing it. I think he replays it at least once a year.
I do replay it at least once a year. I like Kingdom Hearts 2 especially. Like, love, and also Birth by Sleep. I think Birth by Sleep I think it's a little tougher than Kingdom Hearts 2, but it's a good game. What was that one called that was like the tech demo for Kingdom Hearts 3, where it's just where you're playing as the lady from Birth by Sleep? Does anybody know what that's called?
What's Birth by Sleep?
Birth by Sleep
How
is...
can one be birthed by sleep? That's not how sleep or birth works.
Maybe you should play the game and find out. Maybe that should be the game I should pick for the next game.
I would fucking love that, and I wish you would, and stop threatening us with a bad time.
Yeah, actually, maybe that will be the next game. Actually, that's a great idea, is to play Birth by Sleep.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking of finally making us play a Pokemon this year.
I think it was 2.8, John. By the way, John's here.
Hello, Johnny. I'm sorry. Hello, Kubert. Wait, that's not his name on here
He's in
either.
Bears
Hello,
and
Bears and
Games.
Games, Neo.
No, Jalen, Birth by Sleep has Aqua in it, but what's that one that's just like 2 hours long and you're playing as Aqua and you're like fighting Riku in the darkness or something? I can't remember.
We should play that for the show. I love that idea. 2-hour game, 1 episode. I wish all of our seasons were 1 episode.
We'd
I
have
wish this
Played.
I wish this Sonic game was 1 episode.
We'd be putting out an episode like every 5 or 6 weeks.
Vanessa said, "Hi, Bears and Games. You're my favorite VTuber."
Did I? Oh, I didn't.
I know that it
equip
may
the
not have been
pump
everybody's cup of tea, but I hope everybody checked out Johnny's Bears and Games Neo PS3 4x3, where he debuted his new VTuber thingy. I don't think it's actually a VTuber. I don't believe that's the correct terminology for it, but whatever it is, it looked really good and I liked it. He said, "I'm a PNG tuber."
Oh, John's like little avatar thing.
Yeah, it's new little avatar. It looks really great.
Where did? Oh, Julio did it. That's cool.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I saw that on his last thumbnail, and I was like, oh, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's brand new. Owen got it. 2.8 final chapter prologue.
Yeah, there it is. I need to go to the elephant graveyard. I can't remember which way. I guess it will probably show me that way.
Well, Jim, the good news about a big plane like this is that it is basically all an elephant graveyard. But
Yeah.
any direction you go, you're going to run into an elephant graveyard. You know what I mean?
True.
Final chapter 2.69, giggity. Already. Johnny said, "Hi, Owen. Was your dinner with Jim worth the $120,000 Patreon fees for a year?" Oh, Owen says you just got a drink, so only the 60,000 Patreon tier, huh?
Yeah, you gotta up that subscription level to get dinner.
But you did show feet, right, Jim? Like you promised?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Man, am I like over leveled or something? What level am I? Oh, I'm only 43. I need to grind. I think like the next boss, you should be like level 50.
Whoa.
Oops. I hate this. Chasing these hyenas sucks. Isn't there like a? Don't I have like a dash or something?
That seems like a question that you should already know the answer to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I should probably know what the jump button is too.
Can Donald fly when he's in duck form? I'm pretty sure he flies in this level, but he's not in duck form. I don't think he can fly when he is in duck form. No. Could be wrong.
Come here. Is he dead?
Johnny said I couldn't figure out how to get to where I needed to go at the end of Chapter 5 with Tails and Robotnik. Johnny, I had the exact same problem. I had to look up a guide. I could not figure out how to get to that corner of the map. I also will say I've hit the point, we're talking Sonic now, I've hit the point where I no longer care if I collect all the eggs. I've already got the best egg in the game. I don't give a shit.
Your Chow?
Yeah, sorry, chows. Chow eggs.
Fuck off! Oh my god, they're everywhere!
Vanessa said, I think he can fly in duck form but chooses not to. You asked the question. I mean, what's happening here? Here's a question. Well, actually, here's the answer. Owen said, I think the upcoming Roxas fight is also the one I struggled with most in my recent playthrough.
Yeah, it's tough.
Chris said a Star Trek podcast I listen to has Patreon tiers that go from $1 to $260 a month. I don't know, man.
Well, for
I always
every,
felt a little
for
weird about that.
Like incrementally by how much though? Like $30 or $20 or $10? Like how many tiers?
Jalen says Donald is too cool to fly in duck form. Give me a break, Jalen. Donald Duck is not cool. That's his whole character. He's not cool at all.
He's cool when he casts Zeta Flare. I'm gonna run around.
Yeah, get around. Circle him. You lost him.
Nuh-uh.
God, I hope this isn't timed, because if it is, you're boned. Whoa. You just murdered that dog, Jim.
I did. I'll do it
What's that
again.
Hulk Hogan movie where... What is that Hulk Hogan movie where where they have some like stock footage of him driving down the road, I think in Tampa, Florida, and somebody just throws their dog into the ocean?
Oh, that's not Suburban Commando, is it?
No, it's not. It's one of his early ones. Not that any of them are any good or worth watching in any way, shape, or form.
No. One of my favorite things is listening to other wrestlers talk shit on Hulk Hogan.
I mean, I don't know if you've ever tried to watch like old wrestling like that. There is a point when it got good, and before that, you can't believe it ever became popular. It's so fucking terrible.
I agree.
Like sometime in the 90s, they kind of figured out how to make it look okay, and before that, it was just trash.
Oh, come on, let me...
Johnny said Hulk Hogan is a big, huge wrestler I absolutely do not find attractive. I don't know if he's being facetious or not.
I don't know either.
Tom said, is it possible to give more than $5 a month to the Squoots patron? I keep wanting to add $1 each year.
Oh, that's nice of you to
not
say.
that we set up, but we appreciate the
I think
thought.
you can give however much you want.
That's true. You definitely can. But you don't
But
get
you don't.
anything for
But
it.
you don't have to.
I mean, we do have that $1,000 tier, secret tier where Jim shows feet, but we don't
Yeah.
like to advertise.
I will say, like, if people are willing to chip in, like, we can create another tier. I'll do more content for the show if we get a little more money in the Patreon. I'll make Scare Roots a monthly thing.
About Scar's ghost.
I think it would. You know, I hate to say it, but everything's kind of moving towards video, and we're kind of doing that too. I'm not saying that podcast is going away or anything, but
I'll do a video thing for the Patreon where I talk about and show clips of horror, like a horror game I played. I do that.
and your feet.
And my feet.
Oh my God, it's a ghost. Jalen said, "Please tell me my dad is not showing feet." He is. He definitely is. We do not have, we don't have higher levels to.
Vanessa, why do you think he's always getting those pedicures? I love getting a pedicure.
Simbu.
Oops.
Simboo-boo.
The boss in this level is ridiculous.
Wow. Don't you feel like you should set your, like, things and...
Set my things?
Use your potions. And...
Yeah, that's alright. I like this ghost lion
For the
that you fight.
highest potion, too. Oh, I see. Chris, in regards to that podcast he was talking about, said the hosts were main characters on various Star Trek shows. So I can see why they can...
Oh, yeah. They can command a
kind
little
of-
more money, yeah.
Yeah, yep. Like higher tier, maybe you do a video chat. I bet people will pay for that. I wouldn't, but I can see why people would.
Wow, 400 experience for killing these dudes.
Jalen said, "Why is it just my dad showing feet?"
Because I have the
Well,
best
I have
feet.
persistent ingrown toenails, so nobody wants to see my feet.
Yeah, I have the prettiest feet. I'm just spanking that ghost lion.
Tom said, "You mean gamers don't get to command more than some schmuck on Star Trek? Not a chance." Which is, I think, fair and reasonable, actually, for being honest. It makes a lot of sense to me. I am not the type of person that gets into the celebrity worship thing. I don't really
Me
care.
either.
You couldn't pay me to take your fucking autograph. Like, you couldn't give me money to have something autographed from you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a shit. But some people do. People care.
The one time I ever went to a fan event, I felt like such a loser.
Oh, man. The one time I went to, like, a con and met a celebrity, it was an author that I really loved, and it was a really good time, and it's a good, fond memory. And then pretty quickly after that, he came out as vociferously against gay marriage.
Oh,
And
was it Ender's Game guy?
Yeah, it was. I went and sat in a hotel room with a small group of other people and listened to him read from his new book. I sat at a panel where he talked about writing. He threw a pen at me. I guess that he always threw a pen at somebody as like to demonstrate a point. And I caught the pen, and he threw at me, and he was like, "Well, you weren't supposed to catch the pen."
I went to this is when like it was like Walking Dead season 2, and they had like an event with like Greg Nicotero, the lady that played Maggie, the guy that played Glenn, and Norman Reedus. And they all did a thing where like they gave a little panel and then everyone got to take their picture with them, and you got like a signed poster and all that stuff. I went to one of those.
That's cool.
It was alright.
The guy that played Glenn, whose name I should know, is the star of Invincible.
Oh yeah, he's like one of my favorite guys. Like I love seeing him show up and stuff. He's in Mickey 17 actually.
Oh, and Invincible is another Robert Kirkman comic book. That's pretty funny, actually. Stephen Yeun.
Oh
Thank you,
yeah,
Vanessa.
Stephen Yeun. Yeah, that's right.
Let's see. Vanessa says she can't show feet because her ankle is broken, which is a lie. Jalen says your feet are not pretty, buddy. That's good.
Well, then why are people offering to pay money for them?
That's a good point.
That doesn't make any sense.
Tom asked if Vanessa's getting a bionic ankle. That's a good question.
Oh, I'm like doing so well tonight, nailing it.
Artie said because the rest of the host's feet are too much even for the darkest king sites.
All right, I'm gonna let this cutscene play out and go use the bathroom real fast.
All right. Sometimes he throws a pen. Sometimes he throws an anti-gay rant. Yeah. You know, I didn't know that at the time, Artie. That should have been your first sign he was an asshole, I guess. I mean, it's not like he fucking... That is such a good point, Vanessa. That's fair. Oh, Battle Beast from Invincible is getting his own comic series starting next month. That's exciting. I love that Invincible. Love the show, love the comic. I've read those omnibuses like 3 times.
I'm back.
It's good because the game did start.
Yeah, it did just start.
Good news, the Ghost of Scar just didn't bother to attack you the entire time. He just kind of circled you and jumped over you. It was really tough.
Maybe they knew I was AFK.
Oh, this says we broke the internet. Something wrong with it? Seems fine to me.
Oh, did it blink?
I don't know. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I can
I'm
see
still
the
here.
stream.
I can see the stream.
Oh, Jalen said there's lag. My internet on OBS says it's good. Must be everyone else, I guess.
Yeah, it's probably everybody else. Jim, it might be time to upgrade to that good internet, you know?
Yeah, I did just get a new internet provider a few months ago.
Johnny
Oh.
said the stream died for a minute while I was mad about Orson Scott Card.
Oh.
Probably for the best. Jalen said blaming everyone but himself. Never Jim's fault.
Nope.
It's no use.
Sorry, I believe that we should be referring to you by your proper name. Never Daddy's fault.
Never Daddy's fault.
That's not what you're supposed to be. You can't be Mufasa. You can
Holy
only be
shit, is he
you.
about to jump? What's going on here?
Matt was mad about DEI and he
Just
broke
wanna
the
see what
stream.
we'll do. And if anyone's saying they like your father better, it's because you haven't done much yet. That's all.
I know that.
Then stop moping
Okay,
and
so
do
we
something.
established last time that's not Matthew Broderick, right?
Fine.
I feel like we established last time that it is. I'm not looking it up again, Jim. The IMDb for this game is insane, and I'm not doing it. It is, it isn't, who cares?
Goofy.
Yeah, John, $1,000 minimum. That's $100 a toe.
Hesitant king will one day lose all his friends.
Worried by a silly old ghost.
Why is Goofy telling a ghost story? Oh, are we trying to scare Simba?
Yeah, I think so. They're like teasing him.
Bullying. Just $100 a
You
toe.
did it! The ghost is gone!
I know what I'm worth.
Hooray for Simba!
And the answer is apparently not much.
I mean, it's more than I would make in the private sector.
So fortunate. There you go again.
I mean,
That's true. That's why they'd pay to see all 10 of mine, Tom.
and wants me to succeed. Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Also, Jim does that Ahigo face thing, but with his toes, so it's kind of like they've got a little red blush on them and like
Yeah.
You all want what's best
I'll
for
make
you.
them look however you want.
Father always has Scar lurking behind his back, trying to cut him down.
All right, we don't care.
I kind of cared, but I guess
No,
it's
you
fine.
don't. No, you don't. We did get a new accessories ring, which, like, we should probably find a store, actually. Because we can get a new real good accessory to put in there that will up our AP and our strength.
Well, Johnny, you were talking about Sonic earlier. I don't know if you saw my message from earlier today, but the good news is Chapter 6 is like 15 fucking minutes. It is so short. It's ridiculous. But in a good way.
This conversation is going to be in my nightmares.
You know whose nightmares this conversation is going to be in? Your daughters, my friend. Your daughters.
Listen, I know for a fact Jalen does not have the money to subscribe to that tier of the Patreon, so it's all good. The hotel game was less scary than all the feet talk. That hotel game was scary.
It was not scary at all.
If you were playing it, it was.
He didn't even kill you. He bonked you. And then laid you
But-
tenderly in your bed.
But he popped out of all the corners. In a really scary way. I have a new ability? What is it?
That game was less scary than that god-awful piece of shit Johnny made us play. Click Golding.
Oh, that game sucks. John like still pretends like he likes it. Like, no, you don't.
You know, I kind of it's in the wow. This is fucking rad, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Holy shit!
Ah, I missed it.
I mean, like God of War, eat your heart out. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I
I'll
hate
keep click
these
holding
limits,
this. That
dude.
game is gonna live rent free in my head for the rest of my dang life. Like,
I feel
what
like
a nightmare.
the cores in the head of the Heartless jump on his back. Oh, do that, I guess. Ow! Jerk. Holy cow.
I'm a child. What money? I mean, I don't know what the laws are in Omaha, Jay, but I feel like it's about time for you to get a job, my friend.
Jalen's gonna be driving pretty soon. She's starting driver's ed here shortly.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to think about, actually. Use a high potion!
Yeah, Haley's about 4 months away from being able to get her license. 3 months away.
You can get a permit real early in Kansas.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Stop it.
Already said I've not driven since 2009, and I love it that way.
That was actually pretty good. Just gonna wail on this guy right here. Alright. Ow. Come here.
Chris, I saw your comment. We can talk about it in the Discord. Just don't let your dad teach you, Jay. He totaled that car a few months ago.
That was not my fault. Got it. Oh! Nailed it. Oh, look at that. Oh, man, come on. Oh, my stun time.
You really messed this one up.
Oh, I did.
Embarrassing.
Don't do that.
Tom said, don't let Vanessa teach you either. She totaled a leg a few months ago.
She did. She totaled her body.
No one said I got my driver's license like 3 months before my 13-year-old was born. So what did you do for the first 12 years?
Hit him! Hit him! In April? Oh my gosh, that's sooner than I thought. Gotta get you a car. Where'd he go? Now! Now! Simba's dead.
Well, that's probably for the best.
I did it!
Doesn't seem like he's going to be a very good king, you know?
Yeah, he's kind of a baby.
He's all Hakuna Matata.
Jalen, do you want a Volkswagen Beetle
Everybody wants a Volkswagen.
with a manual? Jalen probably shouldn't have a manual transmission, honestly. Yeah, I had.
Don't put that evil on Jalen, Vanessa.
No, I think it's true. I was so terrified when I was like 9 years old. My mom made me drive her car to like the auto shop, and I almost crashed
What?
it. Yeah, and I almost crashed it, and I was terrified of driving for so long. Like, it was a big phobia, and then I took driver's ed and just did it, and it was fine.
Is that true, Jalen? Do you want a Cybertruck like Vanessa says?
Jay and I joke about how much we hate Cybertrucks all the time.
As long as the Keyblade stays with me.
Oh, Tesla truck. That's so funny. I sent her a video on TikTok where this girl is like, she's like crying into the phone and she's like, everyone keeps correcting me because I keep saying Tesla truck instead of Cybertruck. And she starts crying and she's like, I don't care. She's like, they're so ugly. Who cares?
Jalen said, if anyone drives a Tesla truck, you're banned. As if you have admin privileges. Now, you gotta be able to drive a car to have admin privileges to this channel.
John did have a Beetle and it was always stuffed with big bears. It was.
Beetles kick ass.
All right. It's time for
I
another
saw like
one.
a real like love bug this morning with the peace sign on the side, like 70s style. It was covered in like, I don't know.
Wait, I
it was
did-
covered in crap.
Oh no, that's the old stuff. We gotta go find we gotta find the new stuff. That old stuff is for jocks.
Should we save this for the end of the show?
You think we should? Yeah,
I
probably.
mean, we usually end on.
We do. We usually
usually
end
end
with
on-
a musical number. My
Jalen
dad
said, my dad also hates
Yeah.
Tesla trucks.
He does hate Tesla trucks.
I don't know what that's got to do with anything. I bet there's not a single person in this chat that doesn't.
Matt, I could see you driving a Tesla truck.
Buddy, if somebody gave it to me for free, I would drive it in a hot fucking minute.
Bert, you feeling any
Otherwise, not a chance.
Well, same routine. Wonder Boy here.
Oh, Vanessa said we should do it. I'll finish this quickly.
Thinks it's all in his head.
Gorshirk, we know you're a hero.
Yeah, swastika.
I mean, Vanessa, this thing is kind of, it's like recorded. You can go back and watch it anytime you want. I don't know why we gotta live our lives based around your schedule.
After all, your fans won't settle for anything less than
I don't care.
I love that. I love that for you.
All right, we gotta do the Hades Cup tournament.
Yeah, do it. 2 Hades, 1 cup. Am I right?
So, 2 Hades, 1 cup. Oh,
Chris said, "Do you mean a
tournament.
SWAT-a-car? Like for SWAT? For like SWAT teams, Chris?
For swatting flies?
For swatting flies?
I'm glad no one wants to buy them. I saw like a few of them when I was in Colorado.
I'm
this
sorry,
last
I
weekend.
think you're wrong. The U.S. government wants to buy, I think, 150,000 of them. Weirdly. I don't know why, but they do. Armored, which I'm sure will be really efficient and
Yeah.
really strong.
They'll probably need to be charged
And a
like
real
every
thing
30
that'll happen,
feet.
by the
yeah.
way.
Yeah,
And not just
definitely.
be some plastic glued onto the side that kind of looks like metal.
Elon Musk will be like, yes, we will make those for you right away, Mr. President. And it'll be like 2035. You still won't have them.
They'll be like, this is the most high-tech plastic. It's stronger than steel. And it'll literally just be the same shit they made G.I. Joes out of. But it'll be painted up to look like steel with like rivets in it.
Am I supposed to do something else?
You're supposed to win the Hades Cup. What's complicated about this?
Well, why did it take me out of the tournament?
Tell Hercules he needs to stop being a bitch boy. Like, get up. Douche.
Okay, so we just got to keep going, I guess. Bring it
I know,
on.
I was teasing you.
Part of the news about it. I feel like every couple of years there's like flying cars. There's a company that said they could make them a thing later this year, and then it never happens.
Tom, there are a ton of Cybertrucks around me. I see multiple Cybertrucks a day.
I could see that.
It's
Florida
weird.
being Cybertruck town.
Yeah, I guess. Johnny said a guy online accused me of driving a swastika car when I was just posting a picture of my electric Toyota that looks nothing like a Cybertruck. Johnny, guys online are dumb. I should know. I am one.
What just happened? Where's Oren? Oh, there he is. Oren's so cool, man. Is he one of the, is he, he's probably in the top 10 of coolest Final Fantasy characters, right?
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he?
100%. 100%.
He's a ghost.
Yeah, he's like a cool ninja ghost.
Excuse me, he's a samurai.
What's wrong?
Get
Yeah.
it straight.
Orange
He's a
and Bo.
samurai.
It's like Hades brainwashed him.
He's using
Yeah, they say if you drive a Tesla, you're 3 times more likely to die in a car accident. That's 300%.
A Tesla or a Cybertruck?
Any Tesla, literally any
Wow.
Tesla. Yeah.
Hostage. See if you can find that statue. It's gotta be somewhere in the underworld.
Right.
Aaron,
Owen said, "Yeah, Aaron rules."
Aaron Sorkin. I love Sorkin. Sorkin, my own dad.
No.
That's a tweet.
Is it your tweet?
Things out to buy you time.
I wish.
You guys see this cool
I know you.
tan line that I've got?
You've got a deal.
Looks good.
On to the ship. The Keyblade here and his trusty friends have to meet the winner in one final clash. What do you say?
Vanessa said the coolest Final Fantasy character is Beatrix, and Vanessa is right. Correct. 100%.
No, that's wrong.
What?
I mean, I appreciate your
Name
opinion.
one. Name one. Can't do it.
Who's better? Who's cooler than Beatrix?
Yeah.
Quistis
Quistis is cooler. Fucking Artie.
is
The
pretty
teacher?
cool.
The teacher's cooler? Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't think you know what the
Ooh.
word cool means. Matt's wraparound Oakley tan line. Yeah, that's what it is. Tell me more about the sunscreen station, Matt. Lulu is cooler. Quistis is
No, he's
cooler.
gotta be old.
Lulu's hotter. Quistis is not cool. Not even remotely cool. Was talking about my friend Aaron that I play fighting games with. He rules. That's nice. Ignis is cooler. Get out!
Ignis.
Beat it!
Ew.
Pain is not cool. That's correct, Artie. Pain sucks. Lulu is great. I agree with that. Queen and Quinn is probably the coolest because they don't care about being cool. That's like an old wives' tale. Like the more you think about don't think about being cool, the cooler you are. No, that is what weirdos tell themselves to convince themselves they're cool.
I'm kind
I'm
of
cool. I don't care what's cool. I'm gonna sit in the corner and read my book. Vanessa. Okay?
I'm kind of with Artie on this. Quistis is kind of I mean, she's a cool character.
Y'all is a bunch of nerds. Bunch of teacher pet suck up dorks. I can't even take you seriously anymore. Like, what even is this? The teacher is cool. That's what you're telling me?
Yeah.
I can tell you're a bunch of guys in your 40s.
You know, she has some really good ideas about structure and discipline. And
The Bjork rabbit lady from Final Fantasy XII wasn't remotely cool.
oh, I thought she was cool. What was that character's name? Barbara? It's Barb, right? Barbara?
Barb? What?
That was that
Barbara
character's
Star
name,
Vista
right?
Del Mar?
Barbara?
I don't know.
It wasn't.
I think it was
Barbara.
Jessica.
Jessica. Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
Artie said she was fired in the opener of Disc 1, like that makes a difference. Also, I'm 39, you old fart, he said. 39 is 40, Artie. Don't kid yourself, okay?
I guess my invite to Artie's 40th birthday party must have got lost in the mail.
Johnny is complaining about buying whipped butter in a margarine tub. Like, Johnny, what's going on?
John, just buy a Butterbell, dude. Just get a Butterbell, then you'll always have soft butter.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Me too.
Now that is entertainment.
I'm not 45, actually. I'm on the younger end of our listener spectrum. I'm 37. I started this podcast when I was like 28 years old.
Artie's birthday party is a restaurant dinner with like 2 to 3 people. Hey, Artie, that's what my birthday parties are like.
So like Artie, me, Matt, the lady that
probably enough, right?
modeled Quistis, Hulk Hogan at a separate
Hulk
table.
Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. Oh, happy birthday, Tom.
Hey, happy birthday, Tom. I went out for my birthday in January. I went out downtown with some friends. We had a good time bar hopping around, and then we went to a Waffle House at like midnight, and it was
Hey, that does sound awesome.
awesome. It rocked.
This year, for my birthday, which is in June, and Jalen's birthday, which is basically the same day as me, I kind of want to rent a boat and go fishing. That would be the best birthday.
It is not too late. Let us turn back, but where is the sense in all this? There must be another way.
I don't care.
What? I wanted to know what was happening! You son of a bitch!
These nobodies always give a lot of experience, too.
Oh yeah, it was Fran. That was the character's name.
Yeah. I knew it was like a one-syllable
Fran.
name, not Barb. It was
Barbara
Fran.
is not a one-syllable name.
I meant Barb.
You know, you've been playing for like 40 hours since we last saw Roxas, and I gotta say I'm pretty disappointed. Where's my boy? Where's my boy Roxas?
Not what I had in mind, but I'll take it.
We better skedaddle.
Skedaddle. We better skedaddle. Orin statue. A statue that looks exactly like Orin. It is said to hold its free will. It should be returned to Orin immediately. Okay.
Johnny said Matt is judging my breakfast choices. That's a fact. Because Johnny had said, suddenly I remembered it was Fran, but I was eating some kind of breakfast food. He doesn't want to admit what it is.
Is he having waffles again?
I'm sure he's having waffles again. 12 waffles.
Turning 38, Jalen. 38.
Yeah, but 44 in spirit.
Yeah. 44 physically.
That's it.
Alright. I know there's a trick to this, but I don't remember what it is. I think it's...
You have to turn him blue and then you can hurt him.
I know, but like, how do I do that?
Here's what you do. You say, Dabu dee, dabu die. And I think he'll say, I'm blue, and he'll turn blue.
I knew it. You had to prompt a cutscene by hitting him a bunch of times.
We can't win.
Because it's his underworld.
That Keyblade that you're wielding is stupid looking, by the way.
Yeah.
Why can't you have a kick-ass sword like Orin?
It looks like it's like would break apart like a lollipop.
Should be able to help.
Whoa.
I owe you one.
My legs in general, yeah. I have terrible ankles.
I didn't hesitate to give my life for Meg's, and then I remembered. A true hero is measured by the strength of his heart.
I think the classic like Kingdom Key Keyblade looks pretty cool.
I agree. I agree with that.
That's the next like weapon I want to put up.
I've always hated that they call it a blade, though. They definitely should call it like a mace. Like, it is just bludgeoning damage, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're not stabbing anybody with that thing, my friends.
That's it.
Yeah, you're not cutting anyone with a
You're not
Keyblade.
cutting anything with a Keyblade.
Take that.
I get it, you know? They're
Attack.
arguing with Disney where they're like, don't worry about it. They should just call it like a weapon or something.
Yeah.
Now this definitely is James Woods because that
Oh,
man
yeah.
does not turn down a paycheck
No.
like a true conservative.
Especially now after he lost his home in the California fires. That didn't work. Oh, come on.
Oh, he's faster than you, boy.
That animation takes a long time. Thank you. Alright, where's he going?
We got a whole chain here. Tom said, but his feet are pure 25.
Oh,
Jalen
yeah.
said, why are the feet coming up again? Why are you guys so obsessed with his nasty feet? He wears socks with holes in them like it's nothing. I don't know what's wrong with that. Jalen, I don't know what's wrong with that.
Sometimes, like, you grab a sock and it's got a little hole in it.
Yeah, socks have holes. That's life. Artie said his feet are so old, Jim looks like he has two sharp blades strapped to his leg. Yes.
Listen, I might be turning 38, but I have the tootsies of a 25-year-old.
Artie said the holes in your socks are for ease of access.
Yeah.
And then Jalen said, I'm scared. Sharpies like the dog?
Oh, fuck off.
Your feet have names. This is outrageous. How did I miss that? Do your feet have names, Jim? What do you
Do
call
they?
them?
Biggs and Wedge. Tootsie. Tootsie is what disgusting,
It's too
gross
outrageous.
feet perverts call feet.
Well, and children. And like
And
little
children.
baby children.
Yeah. Oh, we killed James Woods. Best stream ever. I'm not a foot pervert.
Is it named Biggs because one of your feet is bigger than the other? I think that's pretty clearly the case.
I lived my life defending others. But now, there's no one left
Jim
to
is a foot
protect.
dom.
Maybe it's time I shaped my own story.
You're a ghost, Oren.
You deserve it, Orin.
You're dead.
After everything you've been
You're
through.
dead. Maybe it's time for you to rest in your
I
grave.
suppose.
You ghost.
Thank you.
Not at all.
Is Vanessa still here? We'll do the Little Mermaid song
Sure,
next.
you could thank us a little.
You want me to send her a message in the Square Roots group chat? Oh, that thing kicks ass.
Yeah, but it like cuts in half your damage from reaction commands, which those do so much damage. A new episode was added to Hollow Bastion. Let's go do
Whoa.
it. I think that's Tron Town.
Yeah, I
Let's go
think
to
the
Tron
Vanessa's
World.
gone for the night. So
Okay, that's all right. That means we got time to do Tron Town.
yeah, she can watch the replay like an adult.
Yeah.
It's only 9:30.
I thought everything was supposed to be under control here.
Why do you guys have head cannons for my dad's feet? Has Jalen played Final Fantasy X or X-2 yet? I'm gonna say no.
No, Jalen's watched me play Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy IX, I think, and a bunch of Kingdom Hearts games. What are you doing? That backpack?
Yeah, my beer backpack that I always back up.
Oh, I have one of those too.
I've actually been doing it when we record lately, so I don't have to get up and down constantly.
Oh, that's a
So
good
handy.
idea.
Yeah, when you're drinking a lot of beer like I am.
Ooh, yeah, it is Tron time.
That's why Final Fantasy X is good, Artie. God, Final Fantasy X kicks ass. Can we play that on the show again, please?
We definitely should. Jay's gonna have to learn about Yevon someday. Listen, Yevon, bad. The Guados, bad.
What?
Hey, look, it's Yuffie.
He's just a little bug. He's just a little bug.
I didn't actually understand that about that game. Is Yevon like an alien or?
He's a bug. You fight him at the end of the game. He's a bug.
I know, but what's his deal?
What's anything in that game's deal? What's anything in any of these games' deal?
I don't know. What's Sid's deal? Why is he wearing the biggest cummerbund ever? Levin? Who's Levin? I don't care about what's going on in Tron World. Go to the computer room. You know what, Matt? Also, we haven't done any of the Winnie the Pooh stuff yet.
Oh, you gotta do Pooh?
Should we do Tron and then Winnie the Pooh, or Pooh. Tron and then...
Pooh.
All right, wait, let's do some Winnie the Pooh. Matt, can I tell you something really embarrassing?
Yeah, anytime. I told you I slept on a hot dog once. It doesn't get more embarrassing than that.
When I, like, the time when I was, like, I think probably the last time I did, like, an in-depth playthrough of this where I was, like, grinding and watching all the cutscenes was when I was replaying it with Jalen. When I watched all the Winnie the Pooh cutscenes and did all those things, the final cutscene did make me shed some tears. It's a really sweet ending. Wow, that guy was tough. Donald's super dead.
I remember I took a date once to see. We went and saw. I want to say it was It Part 1.
Okay.
Of the remakes, the new ones.
Yeah.
I took a date to see It Part 1, and I told her ahead of time, like, kid stuff really messes me up, and I don't like it, and I know that this has it, because I've seen it, or at least I've read it, and so I know how this starts. And I remember after the beginning of the movie, when Georgie gets, eaten, he reached over and just, like, stuck a finger under my eye, like, and did this. As if to see if I had shed any tears.
That's none of her business.
It was a little weird.
You know what? I'm a real sucker. If a movie has a moment where the filmmaker might think people might cry at this, I'll cry at it. I cry at movies all of the time.
I think that's something about being like a parent.
Yeah.
Like a good parent, and not like the parent that turns yourself into a robot.
Yeah. Like, I
actually have gotten kind of over it over the years. Like, when my kids were young, anything about kids would make me fucking cry. And now my kids are teens, and I'm like, who cares?
Oh, man. For me, like, when I saw Wicked, Jalen can attest, I was near bawling.
The songs will do that, you know?
Oh, like from almost like the start of the first musical number, I was like, oh my god, this movie's gonna make me cry so hard.
I feel like when I saw Wicked, I was like primed for it, and then the movie wasn't very good.
Oh man, I like hook, line, and sinker for Wicked for me. Like from frame one, I was like, yeah, this is my jam right here.
Oh, Vanessa said I almost cried watching Invincible today. I wonder which episode that was. She did send a picture of her cat watching it. I bet it was that one with Dr. What's-His-Face. Show's real good, man.
Yes.
There were these guys who only had beans to eat and not very many beans. Wait, isn't that's a Mickey Mouse cartoon? Where he takes the bean and slices a little piece off of it.
Not Owen. Artie, that is that's a real Republican joke right there. I almost cried looking at my taxes.
All right, it's time for Matthew to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Godspeed. Oh, here we go.
Liars!
What?
Leon doesn't
What?
have any treasure!
And we fought for you guys.
Leon is a treasure.
Arnold!
Well, I had to declare something. I don't see how we're gonna work this out.
So what should we do?
Oh, I'm sure, Artie. That's true. Is it still good? The internet didn't go with Matt, did it?
This'll be great. Okay, it's go time. We're just going to take your treasure.
I don't know,
We
Chris.
don't have anything.
I don't know.
You sure?
I don't know why they're harassing me for treasure. They're pretty much mugging me.
Ooh.
Okay, good. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, Matt definitely has diarrhea. No doubt about it.
Decided. The Goings are taking all your items.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, Foofy. This stinks.
So not cool.
I guess so, Jay. I don't know what I did. I didn't even take my headphones with me. I didn't even take my phone with me. I just went to the
Leon told us
bathroom.
whole story. He said your journey's been pretty rough.
So it wouldn't really be right if we took your things.
Yeah. We all learned a valuable lesson about necessary cutscenes. That is not a good Keyblade for me right now. Well, Jalen, my headphones do have a mic, but they're not the mic that is connected to the stream. So I could take my headphones into the bathroom and you would not hear anything. Yeah, you want to hear what our streams sound like, then you got to pay at least $50. No, this was not before 10-2. It couldn't have been. Sorry, I'm not effing with the. Ooh, look at that! Ow. Mithril stone, all right. Thanks, Donald. Ow. Gotta do this next fight. How do you not get stun locked by this? Like, I hate fighting these guys. Gosh dang. Those guys are like stun lock city. I'll fight this guy. This guy also stun lock, so I feel like the enemies towards the end of this game get real like you gotta learn all the moves or you're gonna get stun locked. I'd rather be stun locked than take the time to learn all these dumb moves.
I'm back. My mouse is broken on this laptop, which is super fun and cool.
Get a new mouse.
It's the trackpad, dude.
Get a USB one.
Yeah.
They cost
I
like
have one,
they
actually.
cost like $8. I recently, when I bought my new PC, like it came with a mouse and keyboard that I never used. I just put it right in the closet. But I recently hooked it up and I use it for work and gaming now, and it's actually really cool. My mouse has so many buttons on it. Yeah, I
What
still
mouse?
this like USB mouse that came with my PC. Can't really show it on the thing. The cord's a little too short. But man, it's works so good. It's so responsive and so fast. It's probably the fastest mouse I've ever had. I had to turn down the sensitivity on it on my work computer. Ooh, that's a good Keyblade too, but it's like zero magic.
But it looks so cool.
It does look cool. I'm gonna go to the
The one you
bathroom.
have looks so dumb.
BRB.
God, you go to the bathroom all the time. All right, well, I'll tell you what. I'm not engaging with this mouse chat. Also, I think I kind of feel like I tricked Vanessa into coming back. Because we did not do Little Mermaid. Jim has a famously tiny bladder. That's a good point. Yeah, I did. Sean also has a tiny bladder. Maybe you gentlemen should learn how to hold it, you know? Like, it's like a balloon. You hold it and it gets bigger, you know? The minute you feel a little tingle, you're like, I gotta go! And then it pops. It does not pop. All right, Tron time.
Let's go to Tron Town. Matt, you want to hear a funny story?
Mm-hmm.
So you know how I have like a really huge fat cat, right?
Yep.
So the cat, like when we went to Colorado, we were hoping when we came back, because we gave the cats like just enough food to last. So I was like, man, Chungus is gonna be so hungry when we get home, and she really wasn't. And then she's kind of been really quiet the last couple of days. I was like, who's feeding her? Because like she's usually really vocal about being fed. Amanda and I went to the store today and came back, and like we keep our dog food in the garage in like a big tote thing. And Chungus had somehow gotten to the garage, and I watched her punch the edge of the tote open and then stick her head in and eat the dog food. Like, come on, Chungus, have some dignity.
That cat is a fucking beast.
She will not get less fat. Like, I've been trying for years.
Well, how's the cat getting into your fucking garage, Jim?
I think she goes out when Amanda's mom goes out and smokes out there. I think that's what's happening.
And Amanda's mom is like, this will be our secret, kitty.
Yeah.
I'll never tell them what you're doing.
What'd I get? Ooh, I got a moon amulet. I can't make it yet though. You don't get those twilight. You don't get those twilight materials until you go to the world that never was.
Got a email request for a Discord invite.
Ooh, from whom?
Lucas.
Cool. Oh, is that the one we emailed one to? Or there was someone who asked for one in one of the Facebook chats the other day. I think it was when I was on my way to Colorado, and so I gave the URL to Amanda. The Discord is a sacred place, and I think everyone should join.
Except for Jay.
Jay can also join. It's not, like, inappropriate.
It's extremely inappropriate.
It is not.
I wouldn't let either of my children within 100 miles of these freaks.
I mean, I like don't give anybody your social, but I feel like I'm healing way more than I usually do. I mean, like once per world, I guess.
Yeah, it's weird, Tom. I don't really know what to do. We've talked about sticking a link in, because you can just keep a link forever, basically. And we've talked about sticking it in the show notes, but we're worried about getting, like, scrapers coming through with, and loading us up with bots, which we don't want to deal with. The email's always an option. The Facebook's always an option. We all hate Facebook, but, you know.
I actually think
There.
we should put it in the show notes. I don't think like bots crawl those very much.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think I did the right thing. Yeah, I didn't.
Wow. Tom
Wait,
says
it-
don't do show notes. Why isn't it in the Patreon? Now that is an excellent question.
That is a
I will add
great
it.
question. Yeah. You know what? We should like put the Discord and like the Discord link at $1. I think we should. I think that's a good idea.
No.
Finished?
Would be. If it weren't for the old loon's magic. Old loon, you say? I'm trying to work here. Oh, I'll show you.
Why
who's
does
old.
Sid have to have a southern accent?
Why are you so mad about this? This is your favorite character in Final Fantasy.
Yeah, when he's like smoking cigarettes like a cool guy.
There you go, Leon. One homemade program. A Looney Wizard special. This had better work.
I'm off.
Already said $5 only, be exclusive, know your value, girl. Use a
God,
QR
okay.
code in the show notes. So we have to figure out how to take a photo of our phone.
It's called the screen cap.
John got mad about how Sid held the CD.
Yeah, he was like totally touching the read side of the CD.
Yep, Artie, that's a good point. Buy the Jim's Feet tier instead.
You know what? We'll throw in the Jim's Foot tier. We'll throw in the Discord with the Jim's Foot tier.
All right, hey Johnny, hit me up if you need help with that Sonicals. I got the lowdown. I got the info. I did it. I've been there.
Matt's got the DL on Sonic.
Actually, just look at a guide because I probably don't remember. You go to the place and jump on the thing. Jim will share a teaser. Good idea. But as I said, I always think Donald is yelling, "I did it." Is he not? What is he saying then?
I don't know. I always thought that too.
What? Just got another email for a Discord link.
Whoa.
Oh. Discord's popping tonight. I already got it copied to my clipboard.
All right, level 46.
Whoa. 46 years old, just like Jim.
Isn't that how old?
Vanessa did say,
Johnny
"I
is?
did it" is a weird thing to yell, and she's right. I got it? I think he's saying I got it. I got it!
That sounds like what he's saying. Wow, 1,200 experience from these guys.
I mean, you're in Grindtown, baby. But I believe you're gonna have to come back because the viewers demand Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah. Well, we're not done yet.
Maybe next week should be all Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, that's a good idea. But like, I won't gain any levels, so I'll get terrible accessories from when you're supposed to be like level 10. Look at Leon. So athletic.
He runs like Steven Seagal. Well, I'm all out of my delicious beach blonde ale, and all I have left is a giant highlight.
Out of the way!
Oh my god. There we go.
I mean, I know he can barely walk now. He used to be able to kind of run. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was movie magic.
Oh, look at this guy. Spawning all the way
I
over
like
here.
a cider,
by the way.
Tom, but too much sugar for Matthew. Try to stay off them sugars, you know? I mean, listen, I know that beer doesn't have any sugar, but it has a ton of carbs, which does turn into sugar.
Yeah, beer's basically all sugar.
It's not. It's not. There's no sugar in your beer. It just all converts to sugar.
Yeah. Wow, there's a lot of these enemies here. Goofy leveled up. All right, Goof.
Steven Seagal running was the same technology they used to make Kermit ride a bike. Might be true, though.
We were just talking about Muppets in the group chat today.
I have been seriously thinking about, like, I'm not going to buy them, but the next time I see Steven Seagal's early movies streaming somewhere, I'm going to watch them. Like Hard to Kill and what's the other one?
What is
Above
that?
the Law.
What's the one where he's on the boat?
That's Under Siege. That was their attempt to make him into like a real movie star, and I like that movie, but it's not good.
I think Under Siege 2 is a really good bad movie. That is
I don't remember that one. Is he in that, or is that somebody else?
No, he's in it. He's in that one.
Is he?
Yeah.
His first two movies were Above the Law and Hard to Kill. Hard to Kill is the one where he's in a coma for like 7 years, and he wakes up and his family's been killed, and it's just him going on a revenge spree.
Love it.
I mean, listen, I'm not calling it fine cinema, but it's a good movie.
Tom, I think every Muppet
Good fun
movie,
time.
with the exception of the Gonzo space one, all excellent movies.
User control is
You know, once a month I see somebody suggesting online, why isn't Disney mining this Muppet franchise and just making Muppet this, Muppet that, Muppet Avengers, Muppet whatever?
That would be fucking
and, like, I don't
stupid.
get it. No, it wouldn't. Just one human, and then it's like a satire of whatever.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
know,
the Muppets is.
What's great about the Muppet movies is that they're great movies, and they don't treat the
Muppet
Muppets as puppets. Like, they're not like stand-ins for other characters. They're like their own characters.
What are you talking about? Muppet Christmas Carol, Muppet Treasure Island.
Well, those are the two adaptations where they were trying to adapt like classic literature, and they stopped when they realized that Muppet Treasure Island was mostly pretty fucking shitty.
Muppet Thing. I'm here for it.
Muppet 40 Days of
Muppet
Sodom.
It.
Muppet Fatal Attraction. Muppet 8mm.
You got to get one actor that's willing to like buy into it. Muppet Star Wars, buddy, that's just Family Guy Star Wars, and I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, you're right, Hayden. Muppet Christmas Carol is legit one of my top 10 movies ever.
That is in my every Christmas rotation.
Yeah, for sure.
That,
and it's
Rudolph
like
the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Elf. Those are the ones we watch every year.
I always make Jalen watch Muppet Christmas Carol with me, and it's always one of those things where, like, all right, in like an hour and 20 minutes, Dad's gonna be crying.
It just
Jim's
looks
seen
like your
40
normal-
Days of
it's
Sodom.
just a
Yeah, I've
Frisbee.
seen 40 Days of Sodom. There's a handful of movies where I'll be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch this. It can't be as bad as they say, and then I watch it and I was like, I'm never watching anything like that ever again. And that's one of those movies.
Muppet Forrest Gump.
Oh yeah.
And Jenny is the one human character.
So let's get to the simulation hangar.
Yeah, I could see that, Tom. Muppet Christmas Carol is like especially what's the actor's name for Muppet Christmas Carol? The old guy, the old British guy.
Ebenezer Scrooge?
Yeah, the guy that plays Ebenezer Scrooge. What's
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. That guy is acting
Muppet the Roo.
He is acting at the top of his game from frame one. Like he is treating that like it's fucking Shakespeare, and that's what makes that whole movie work. He's giving the performance of his life, and it's super touching. Oh, let's go to the Solar Sailor.
Yeah, what you just said. Let's do that.
Solar Sailor.
Muppet the Room.
Matt, have you seen The Room yet?
No, I refuse to watch it until I watch it with you guys. You know?
Oh yeah, that'd be
The same with the other guy. Who's the guy? Fateful Findings. Yeah, who's that?
Oh, Neil Breen.
Yeah, I refuse to watch it unless I can watch it with the gang.
Oh man.
One of these days.
Fateful Findings is they're both so terrible but so differently terrible, but also like so entertaining. Those are some good goddamn bad movies. The best of the bunch.
I don't know. Have you seen Overdrawn at the Memory Bank?
I have seen.
Have you ever heard of a movie called Time Chasers?
I fucking love Time Chasers, dude.
The best thing you said to me is recently you were like, I think Time Chasers is actually a good movie, which is insane.
I think it is
that
a good movie.
Is garbage from top to bottom.
It's like
the acting is bad. The plot is bad. The special effects bad. The camera they shot it on bad.
Yeah, it's not filmed or acted very well, but like the story I think has got some legs, man. I think Time Chasers is a good premise that is just really terribly executed. Also, I think Time Chasers has the best MST3K skits in it. I think they all work really well. That's when we like Mike. You get Mike's brother.
Mike's brother. I can't remember his name.
Eddie.
Eddie.
Eddie. Oh man, I love Eddie.
That whole era is fun of that show.
Yeah.
That show kicks ass.
Love that show. Ouch.
Hayden said, I have an autograph from Tommy Wiseau. How do you feel about that? Like, did you get it yourself? That's the question. Like, did you have to ask him for it?
Last year I went to a screening. Oh, not last year. Two years ago when I lived in Texas, I went to a screening of The Room where Greg Sestero was in attendance. He plays Tommy Wiseau's best friend in the movie, and he like tours the country screening The Room. It was cool to see him in person.
Hayden said I paid money for it at a room showing. It's cool.
That's cool.
If it makes you happy.
Oh man, come on. Stop it! Thanks, Donald. Thank you. You guys had me cornered. There we go. That explosion ability is so good, too.
I'll be honest with you, Jim. It all looks the same to me. You float up into the air and you go whap, 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 and that's kind of it.
The explosion one is where he points a Keyblade forward and you get like little spinny explodey things around you at the end of your combo. It is good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Vanessa said she's never seen The Room either. Vanessa,
Wow.
you gotta just set it up.
You should convince John to not make us play Elite Beat Agents and maybe we can just watch The Room instead.
I have an alternate suggestion. What if we all just hung out and did that one day and didn't have the pressure of the show on us, you know?
That's a good idea.
It's not a bad idea, actually. Actually, kind of sounds nice. Just a hang sesh with my buds.
I like that.
Where I don't feel like I'm recording and have to say things.
The Room is... it's so good. Love The Room.
Artie said, how does that help us? It's life, Artie. Also, I don't know that people care for those Patreon.
You know what? I would like. It's my like. I've never gone in and looked at the analytics, but it's my personal theory that nobody's ever listened to a single one of those.
I agree. I don't listen to those. When podcasts release those that I listen to, I don't listen to them.
I've only listened to one, and it was the We Hate Movies of American Movie. An American Movie is my favorite movie ever. So.
Excuse me?
Ooh, I got an Orichalcum Plus.
Whoa.
Whoa, Chris listens to all of them?
Whoa,
wow, thanks, Chris.
I mean, Chris, we appreciate that. Well, there you go, Jim. We got one.
Well, I'm wrong.
I mean, I think that they're the most fun bonus episodes we do.
They're my
like,
favorite ones to do, yeah.
We have the best time. But, you know, we've had multiple people tell us, like, yeah, we don't care about that.
Those ones are like...
I appreciate. I agree.
If you love the show for, like, the dynamic between the hosts, I feel like the movie ones, and especially the movie commentary ones, are the most, like, distilled form of that. Because we're all just having a fucking great time watching a shitty movie.
Yeah. I mean, listen, hanging out and watching Teen Witch with you guys was a real good time.
That was good stuff.
That movie was so stupid. I think you were the only one that hadn't seen it, right?
Yeah, I had never seen it.
We were all really excited to just experience it with you.
Yeah. And I
had only seen it for the first time recently when I just turned it on one night and watched it with Haley, and we had the best night of our lives. It was such a good time.
Or like when we watched Red Eye and we had Matt convinced it was a movie about vampires until the very end.
You say that like you tricked me and not like you didn't just lie about a movie I hadn't seen.
No, I think it started with your like, is that about vampires or something? And we're like, oh yeah. Yeah, it's like a really good like Wes Craven vampire movie.
He never turned into a vampire.
No.
And frankly, that movie would have been better if he had been a vampire.
You're probably right, actually.
Tom said the Teen Witch one convinced me to see it again afterward. That movie is a good time.
You can't stop me, Tron Man.
That's not his name.
What's his name, man?
I have fucking no idea.
Me either.
You killed him fast.
Well, this is like a 2-stage boss fight. He gets real big in a second. Mika wants a cutscene for it.
Well, we have to learn his name. Bob.
We would have made a great team.
Is that Alan Rickman?
Yeah.
Wow, just headshot. Killed him, huh? Straight up murder.
Now for the MCP.
Look at his cool disc.
Is the MCP?
It's just a frisbee. I love it.
Tom, don't you understand?
Don't you understand?
We don't need users. We've advanced
This is basically what like Meta's AI are doing right now. We don't need these users.
Sark. Thank you, Chris. His name is Sark. That's less fun than Bob.
Who's Sark?
The red guy that you just murdered.
Oh, that's right. Sark. He turns
That's
into
weird.
a big Sark. David Warner is such a good actor. Love David Warner. Loved him in Ninja Turtles, especially Ninja Turtles 2.
He literally just got big. Like, that's it.
Yeah, and he's real easy to fight because you just knock out his like Achilles. This seems hard, but actually there's a real easy trick to it. So you gotta knock this guy down, which we just gotta get behind him.
All my functions are now yours, which apparently are just get big. Be big. What are you doing?
You gotta do this. No, don't do that. Don't do a limit. So you want to knock as many of these plates off as you can, because when they stop, you need to like shoot them with your keyblade. So it takes a minute at first.
Giant frisbee on the ground. Should have seen that frisbee coming.
Ah, F off.
Watch out, he's gonna throw his frisbee at you. Bro, I'm gonna get it right in the hoop.
Throw his
Frisbee
spotlight.
golf, am I right, guys?
You don't like frisbee golf?
Not even a little.
Well, you play like
Not
regular.
even-
You play normal golf.
I don't see what that's got to do with it. First of all,
You might be golf prejudiced.
no,
Yeah, but
I'm not golf
bias.
prejudice. It's all garbage.
Yeah, you're right.
Kill this guy and he'll stop messing with you.
Well, he's not dead for very long. That's the problem. Then I have to
I bet if
find
you
him.
take his head off, he'll be dead for a while. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
maybe.
It's called an identity disk. Excuse me, Chris. Biggest is bestest, Tom.
Oh man, he's got me stuck on his dick. All right. Oh yeah! Look at all this damage. Yeah.
Wow.
Matt, you were right. Like nailing this guy's like dome. It's a way to do it.
Yeah, headshots typically are good in games. Nail that down.
Dome that, bro. Come on. Come on, fuck off. I'm gonna use Tron's AoE to try to get these guys. Come on. Oh man, this guy regen. That's a great limit though. Holy cow.
I think he fucking murdered him.
Yeah.
I think he's super dead.
Give me a hole, man. Come on.
Alright, you keep missing.
Well,
It's infuriating to watch.
very
Yeah.
hard to. Those like squares aren't like a target. Like I can't lock
I love this.
on. Come on. Come on. Oh. Get it, Sora. Come on, buddy.
Dome that motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Loser.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh boy. Laser beam time.
Back in the game.
Ah, that's it.
Hopefully. We'll see.
Yeah, that's it. Got him.
No, not quite. I don't think. Oh, there's a little bit left.
Oh, what a loser. I think he just called you an insignificant loser.
He did. Oh, wait. There it is. There it is.
Shoot him through your frisbee.
Shot him.
He looks so shocked. Like, I can't believe this. That guy just dies.
We did it!
Why does Tron need to have a bulge? He's just a computer program.
Because it's a man in a costume.
Bruce Boxleitner was like, you better give me a fucking bulge.
Okay, then I'll tweak your program when I get back to the user world.
Okay.
You don't know how to tweak programs, you stupid motherfucker.
Yeah.
Down in town. The only Heartless left anywhere are the local variety. And it looks like there are fewer than before.
Oh, that's good.
Artie, are you playing porn video games, dude? I've never played a porn video game. Artie, have you ever played a porn video game?
You're here. Welcome back.
Bet you can't last.
Oh yeah, they couldn't accurately render Bruce Boxleitner's huge hog.
Not a single trace of the MCP either. Everything's back to normal. We made it.
Hey, why the long face?
Chris said those are half the video games I play.
Like, at what point in? So like, I have a question about porn video games. At what point in a porn video game where you're like, all right, it's time to jack it?
No, I don't like this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Really?
is your daughter not still in the chat?
I don't think she is. Like, where's the line though? Like,
What do you mean, where's the line? Like, as soon as you feel like you're ready, I assume.
I know, but like, what? That's not.
This.
That's not how games work. Like, you complete objectives in the game, and like, I feel like a porn game, the objective is to jack off.
I think Tron-
Once you've jacked off, what's the point of the game?
Wait, just a moment.
I played Avowed.
Something I dug up from the system archives.
I beat Avowed, and I'll play it
Beat
again.
off 2 of that.
Avowed is decidedly not a horny game. They have no interest in being horny in Avowed. Avowed, also awesome. Oh, it's Cloud. I hope I don't jack off.
That's right. I remember now.
The point of the game
Cloud
is
remembers
hog
now.
and turn it off. So is that not any different from just like regular porn? Like, why does it need to be a video game? I guess, you know what, Chris? Like, I just answered my own question. Why does it have to be video? Why does it have to be a video game? Why does porn have to be a novel? Why does porn have to be a movie? Why does porn have to be ASMR? Yeah. It can be whatever it needs to be, I guess. You know what? Artie gets horny from video games. That's established canon, I guess. Good for you, Artie.
Sorry, Artie.
No wonder why he tunes into the streams.
You know, this town had a name once.
I felt that tickled Matt. A new episode of what? This, I guess? Oh, Artie, that's from a marketing standpoint, that's a signal of demand. I gotta wait for Matt to do the gummy ship part here. We gotta do it though. I don't remember what this Twilight Town episode is. What level am I? I'm gonna land over here just to check.
God gave us pinkies so we could hold down control and skip.
Level 46. All right. We're gonna do Twilight. We're gonna do a gummy ship thing, Matt.
Boy. Nope.
We're going to Twilight Town, buddy. Thank you for saying that, Artie. I'm glad you enjoy our streams.
I plugged in the USB mouse because I was getting so frustrated.
Oh, good.
I'd love to know what I did that has just broken the trackpad on this laptop.
Sometimes, like, the pressure on those things just breaks it.
I barely use this thing. I feel like I go through laptops more than anybody else on this show, and I don't understand why.
When's the last time you bought a new laptop, honestly?
I bought the most recent laptop on the show.
No, you
and this
didn't.
thing is
No way.
now boned.
When? When did you buy a laptop?
I don't know.
I feel like I've gone through one laptop and then got my PC since the last time you bought a laptop.
I don't know.
Vanessa is still
annoying,
using
though.
the same laptop since like 2019.
Yeah, well, Vanessa doesn't edit, so she literally
Yeah,
only
that's true.
uses it to record the show.
She doesn't game on it either, really.
I don't really game on mine.
Oh, I game on mine a lot now. I was playing Pillars of Eternity 2 yesterday after work, and Amanda came down and she's like, "What are you playing?"
I really was interested in those games, but I tried them on the Xbox because I don't like gaming on the PC.
Dude, those games 1000% better on PC. Like,
I'm sure, but I don't like playing games on my PC, man.
I
was
like that. Then I got a good mouse and keyboard and PC, and I was like, oh yeah, this is comfy time. And a comfortable chair. Oh yeah.
I love this. Gummy Ship is best in this game. This is the best iteration of this.
Oh,
it's a
totally.
good fun time.
100% the best.
It's like Star Fox. It's like they just mix in some fucking Star Fox, and it's great.
Yeah. They make it like not too punishing.
Well, Chris, now we know why you drive GPUs hard. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Artie, have a good night. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Artie.
Did Artie ever answer my question about the cookbook? I don't know if he did.
I don't think so. Oh. I'm not. Oh.
No. Oh, I
Bye,
see now. Tom, good night. Thank you for joining us, Tom.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Artie. I missed it. Can you repeat yourself? Because I apologize.
Wow, look at this. Holy shit.
Destroy the Death Star core. Real shit. Whoa.
I've never exploded that thing before.
What happens if you do?
I don't know.
Can
Maybe
you?
maybe get a Chivo? I don't know.
Maybe you get a TiVo?
A Chivo. Achievement.
I like how you run away right as it's fucking firing up its Death Star laser. So what planet died while you ran, Jim? Artie says it's done. It's done editing. I'm working on maps, and Greenwood is writing his part. So it's coming soon, is what I assume he's going to say.
Artie, I have a question for you. How do you know Ed Greenwood? Like, that's a pretty cool connection to have. Like, how do you know that guy? Yeah, the Gummy Ship, like, it's
I think we're almost there.
This is the best iteration of it, but like, it's a totally like, it's a total afterthought. That's not why why I play this game.
They're just trying to they're trying to mix things up between levels, and I appreciate that.
Also, but like, I feel like this game would be better if it was like 5 to 8 hours shorter. You know, if it was like a little tighter, I think it would be like 200% better. All right, Matt, what do you want to do? You want to do more Twilight Town? You want to do Little Mermaid? Like, how long you want to hang out? What are you thinking?
This is my whole night. Whatever you want to do, Jim.
I say we do Twilight Town and then Little Mermaid.
Let's do it.
I need to level up before next stream, so I'm gonna
have
take
to break
advantage.
into my Oktoberfest beers, and I think they're gross.
I only got a few more levels to get to.
Artie said he answered my questions on Twitter and then remembered me, and when I decided cooking his lore, he gave me a clue.
Oh, so
and
he
since
just...
then we've interacted a ton. He gave me a favorite love only on WhatsApp. Got it.
I think that is, that's pretty cool, Artie.
I think it's cool, but I also kind of thought maybe you helped invent the Living Lands or whatever it's called in Follow.
Living Lands is Avowed, Pillars of Eternity.
I thought maybe you had a hand in creating Baldur's Gate. I'm a little disappointed.
I know Artie loves Baldur's Gate.
I think Artie hates Baldur's Gate.
Depending on the game. I feel like he has affection for it. Maybe I'm just making that up, but I feel like he said that.
I was talking about the setting, not the game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he doesn't like 30. Artie, what are your opinions on Pillars of Eternity? I'm interested. Because Matt said it was kind of a rip-off, and...
It's not kind of a rip-off. It's 100% a rip-off. It is very much that company, whatever the fuck they're called, deciding we're going to do our own thing, and then just being like, well, it's the same thing. I don't know. I complained about it in that Avowed episode we did. Like, I like it, but like, do your own fucking thing.
I don't know, man. Like, how do you
half-ass it?
But like, what would a new fantasy setting be like?
I'm just saying, you don't need to reuse stuff. Like, everything is just Lord of the Rings again. Like, you don't have to do that. You can do your own take on it. Like, elves and dwarves were a specific thing in J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had a purpose.
What purpose?
And I get that Dungeons and Dragons is just a mishmash of fantasy stuff, so I don't like take any fault with that. But all these writers that are just like, I'll just set it in Lord of the Rings basically, but like, I don't know, I'll call the this, that, and that this. Like, it's just, come on.
But also as a writer, like
it's a great example. Why does Avowed have elves? It doesn't do anything. It adds nothing to that game to have elves in that fucking game.
Because you can say elf and people know what you mean. It's like a common language, you know what I mean?
You don't have to fucking do that.
You don't have to, but it's an easy thing for a writer and a setting to do, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree. It's lazy. It's a lazy thing for writers.
It's not lazy. It's just familiar. It's like elves are like ghosts now. You know what a ghost is. You know what an elf is.
I don't think they're quite the same thing.
They're not the same thing, but I think like from a literary standpoint, they're similar. Wow, 500.
Artie says Baldur's Gate 2 and TOB are a masterpiece, and I assume TOB is Tobias of Blue Jeans.
What?
Artie, I understand that the fast food and fantasy. My point is that that's not good. That sucks. Avowed and that whatever that setting is called has some interesting like races and ideas, and still has all the crap. Like, it's just not necessary. It doesn't add anything to it.
Well, that game, like the heart of that game stuff is the soul stuff. Like, we all have souls. Souls can be manipulated. I can see your soul. Like, all that stuff. Like, I like that. It's a cool thing to lean into, and they do a lot with it, which I think is cool.
We came here looking for Kyrie.
Maybe I'm just a salty old fantasy reader, but I disagree with you, Artie. You do need to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah, you guys didn't have to go.
Yeah, Artie,
like
expand your mind.
If there's no purpose to having that in your story, then don't have it. And there's rarely a purpose. It's usually just, we've got some elf. I mean, Avowed's a great example. Yeah, you can be an elf. It makes no difference.
Well, that's also, like, goes to the heart of the question. Like, it's not like, should this be in this game? It's like, does this work for the story? I think that's the ultimate question. Like, do the options that I'm given, like, contribute to the outcome of the story? If it doesn't, then it's probably unnecessary. But if it does, then yeah, put it in there. Put whatever you want in there. Like, I understand being fatigued about certain things, but if it makes a story better, or if it makes a story worse, do it or don't do it. Like, I guess it just depends on like the story you're trying to tell. And that's how I feel about horror movies too, because it's always like possession, demon, slasher. Like, if you're doing something interesting with it, then do it. But if not, then don't.
When he gave us money for the train ride, he gave us the crystal too.
Oh my god. Oh, did you see Sora's camel toe? Oh my god.
Did you see his outfit?
Yeah.
Terrible.
He had a real camel knuckle thing going on.
Camel muffle.
Camel knuckle. Never heard
It
camel
does?
knuckle? It's like
That other town must be where whatever's missing from here.
Don't want to talk about it, Jim.
I get it.
Moose knuckle.
Yeah, moose knuckle
Thank
is
you, Chris. I said camel knuckle. Moose knuckle was what I was thinking of.
Have you
It's
ever seen
Mickey.
camel knuckle is something that somebody just said to me in real life.
Yep.
Be right back. Keep my seat warm, Jim.
I will. Oh, I love those guys. These guys with the these reaction commands for these guys are the best in the game. Especially when you start grinding like those guys. Oh, did I get it? No, I missed it. Oh, that's so hard. Oh. Oh, I got it! You see that? Insta kill. I'm gonna get it again. Oh, I missed it. It's random. Ah, so good.
I got something to tell you. I found out where Ansem is. Ansem the Wise. The real Ansem. He snuck into Organization 13's stronghold.
And we figured out where Kyrie is. I'm pretty sure we're right.
But why'd you all come here?
Someone gave us a clue.
I don't care. Oh yeah. Gotta go to the basement now. There's some good fights in this mansion. We're gonna get all the optional stuff though.
What are we doing here?
We're about to go to the other Twilight Town.
Twilight Town?
Yeah, but we're gonna fight some nobodies first. Some real high experience nobodies, by the way.
Some real losers.
These guys give a lot of experience, like 600 apiece.
Ooh, Chris wants to know if you've played Alone in the Dark yet, Jim.
Yeah, I actually started it last night. I got through the point where you pick a character, which I picked David Harbour for my first playthrough.
For reasons.
Yeah, I know it got really bad reviews when it came out, and it's probably been patched since, but I thought it was a pretty good experience when I played it. Even though I think David Harbour is not a good actor, and he's not a good actor in that game.
You think he's a good actor? I think he's fun.
No, Jodie Comer is good, who plays the female protagonist of that game, but David Harbour, nah, man, nah.
What's wrong with David Harbour?
He's not convincing as an actor. He's one of those guys where like, oh, I'm watching David Harbour. I'm not watching an actor. Maybe he was just like uncomfortable doing the video game mocap thing, but he looks super awkward in that game.
I mean, do you not think that's on the animators to not make him look uncomfortable?
Well, they can, one, they can only do so much, and two, like, I don't know, like, why is it so easy for other people, but not, why was it so easy for Jodie Comer, but not David Harbour? I don't know, I feel like he just kind of sticks out, like, these guys are giving me like 500 experience. This is insane. I'm gonna level up if I keep grinding in here. Oh, that's interesting, Chris. Like,
we found it.
A lot of bigger guys like him are comfortable in mocap suits. I could see that. He just seems like really out of place. Like, I like his character and the way they wrote him, but physically he just feels like he does not belong there. Like, I feel like they could have given that to like a
Jim fat shaming David Harbour.
I'm not fat shaming him. It's just like he just seems uncomfortable. Like, I wish they would have given that role to like maybe like a Dan Stevens. Like that, for real. Like, I mean, that would have.
Dan Stevens is great in everything. So.
He is. Like, give it to like a Dan Stevens-esque guy.
Hey, that's it. Ansem the Wise loved ice cream.
Okay.
Yep.
What's the name of
That's
the plant?
normal. Remember how Sauron loved ice cream, and that's how they got to him?
Sea salt ice cream. I gotta go.
It worked.
I hate that sea salt ice cream is a thing that they always bring up in these games. What is happening?
Let's go.
What were we here to hold down the fort?
Oh, when
Say hi to Kyrie.
it's only true for Vanessa. Oh, he's lucky he's not getting attacked by a ghost right now. Ugh. In case you were curious, this Oktoberfest beer is terrible. What am I drinking? Terrapin. Oktoberfest. German-style Marzen. Ugh. Tastes like garbage. Drinks the whole thing. Hates every sip. Drinks the whole thing. I get that kid is like, beat it. Get out of this fucking world. It's garbage.
What level are we? 47. If we go through here, we gotta fight the next boss, I think.
All right, don't do it. Go to Little Mermaid Town. Let's do this.
Let's try it.
All
Let's
right.
try it. I'm probably gonna lose, but we'll try it. Wow, shut up, Owen.
I mean, he's not wrong. With Vanessa in the group, he's not wrong.
Vanessa.
With racial slurs in the group.
All right, here we go.
What? Ugh.
Well, we gotta do
Worst.
this first.
I'll have to look Arcanum up, Chris. I know we've talked about it, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Arcana?
Yeah, Arcanum?
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Listen, Chris, if you tell me to play a isometric RPG, buddy, I don't really care for this.
I think you'd like Pillars of Eternity too, Matt.
It's no use.
Oh, it's definitely an isometric RPG. Of Steamworks and Magic Obscura.
Steamworks? That's a Steam modding community, isn't it? Or is that Steam Lab? I think it might be Steam Lab.
Pretty sure I just heard Axel say, "Fuck you all!"
I'm probably gonna level up.
Owen said, just saying there's been a lot of tuba noise jokes. I mean, that originated with Vanessa.
Oh,
All
yeah.
of the jokes that we make about that are sarcastic jokes about how awful that was.
The tuba noise jokes 100% originated, I think, with a John joke and Vanessa just leaning into it.
No, it was Vanessa following John around Fallout 76
Oh,
playing a
that's
tuba.
right,
And then
yeah.
she unconvincingly claimed that she didn't realize it was a fat joke, which I do not believe to this day.
I don't.
Absolute lie. Absolute lie. She could have just owned up to her mistake and apologized, but instead she was like, "No, I don't know, man. Tuba jokes? Never heard of it." Lies.
No, you don't.
Oh,
And that's why Vanessa is on a probationary period with the podcast now, and we'll see if we invite her back for the next season.
Vanessa's always on thin ice.
I know you didn't listen to the last episode of the podcast, Jim, but I told Vanessa that since she missed the last season, she was back on probation, and we would see if we would invite her back.
Ooh, Axel. So tough.
Axel's cool. I like Axel.
You got it memorized?
Whoa.
Nothing? I said Axel's catchphrase and you give me nothing?
Fading away.
I'll be honest with you, Jim. I'm infuriated, but then I was reminded of that fucking catchphrase because for a minute I was like, "Oh man, Axel's cool. I love
know.
this character." And then you said that, and I was like, "Oh no, he's the worst character in the game." Destroyed me.
Artie, Axel's catchphrase is, got it memorized.
Got it memorized. And he taps the side of his head like Pooh Bear. Got it memorized. Ow, my sunburn. That hurt.
Should we try this boss fight, Matt? You think
Yeah,
we
give
should
it.
do it?
We'll save it first, but give it a shot.
Yeah. Let me get a little save.
No, we'll save you in.
Are we 48 now? Yeah, we're 48. We're close to the recommended level. 50 is what they tell you, so.
So.
But like, you get in a lot of fights on the way there. Like this whole thing. This is the best place to grind for dry forms right here. For like.
Go get some aloe, Matt.
Oh yeah, Owen, he's gonna fucking kill me, dude. I feel like this Roxas fight coming up, it's a game stopper for a lot of people. Matt, your head is, yeah, it's right after this. Matt, your head is so red, dude.
I know that.
So red. Is it gonna peel? Is your head gonna
it's
peel?
gonna peel so bad.
Oh man, tune in next week to see Matt's head
I
peeling.
have bald guy dandruff. It's gonna be terrible. Aloe me up, baby. Before I go. You know what I mean?
Oh wait, I went the wrong way. Oh wait, no, I gotta go back that way. I can heal. Yoink.
You know, it's funny. Like, you can see how sunburned I am from my head, but what's funny is that somehow the backs of my hands got it. How did the backs of my hands get sunburned?
Oh, dude, that's I always get sunburned there in the back of my, like the other side of my palms. Oh yeah.
Look at that line. Crazy. You know, the good news is it's March, so I'm just thinking of it like a good base. Okay? I'm gonna have a real tanned head for the rest of the summer. Congratulations to me. Yes, Chris, I do feel better. Thank you very much for asking. We're a couple days in now. It doesn't hurt so much now. Now it's just kind of ugly. Gallows more to help the skin. That's right, Artie. It's March. I live in Florida, baby. It is basically summer already. It is 80 degrees out there during the day. Gross. Gross.
We had a blizzard and a thunderstorm at the same time last night.
Awesome.
It was fucking
sounds awesome.
Weird. Fucking weird, man.
I didn't realize you were in Tron World. Why are you opening Tron boxes?
We're not in Tron World. We're in the world that never was. This is the final stage.
You said that like it made sense, and
the
it did
world
not.
that never was, where the nobodies live.
Owen said, we're talking about the heat. Owen said, I'm sorry, Artie, but my poor circulation ass needs it. And Artie said, what's a circulation ass?
Artie, I think you should come back to the Discord, dude.
Wow.
I'm not gonna beg you, but I think it would be better if you were there. That's what I think.
I will say this, we miss you. We miss you in the Discord, bud. We really do.
Not that I don't like what's going on in there now, but I think it would be better if Artie was there. That's what I think.
What if I made a separate channel just for Artie?
Ooh,
Artie channel.
Artie's safe Discord.
Artie's channel.
Whatever gets Artie back in there. Artie, I think they did, dude. I think they did fix your blocking feature. I think they did.
I don't know anything about that.
He has one person he wants to block, and I think you can do that.
Don't know that we should be talking about that.
I'm not saying who it was. I'm just saying, like, he has a privacy thing.
I'll tell you what you missed, Artie. You missed me watching all of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
You love that show. I watched it. You missed it.
Oh, God. This I'm gonna fucking lose so hard right now.
Is this Roxas?
Yeah, this is the...
Of course you're gonna lose. He has 2 swords and you have 1.
I know,
you look
it's
like
so
an idiot
hard
right now. You look like an idiot.
I'm just gonna fucking wail on it as much as I can. Oh no, stop!
I gotta be honest with you, I don't know why. Is this Roxas or is this, what's his face?
Nobody knows.
I don't know why. What's your buddy's name that hates you and wants to fight you all the time?
Seltzer?
No.
Riku.
Riku. I don't know why Riku hates him so much. I don't get it. It's dumb.
I don't know what I'm doing. I fucking died already. That shit's so hard, man. All right, you know what? I'm gonna load. We're gonna do a Winnie the Pooh, then that'll be it.
Oh, we gotta do. If you're gonna finish, we gotta finish on Little Mermaid, bud.
Oh, we haven't done Little Mermaid yet. You're right. Wow, I'm gonna grind before next stream. I'll do it. All right, Little Mermaid. I'm gonna grab a drink real fast.
Already asked, I assume, did you cry about Buffy the Vampire Slayer? No. Alright, I'll be honest with you, Artie. I only watched like the first 3 seasons. And fourth season, I kind of fell off. Like, I got a little tired of it. It was a lot. A lot. I might jump back in. I kind of want to finish it. I was enjoying it. And I needed a break. College Buffy was so fucking boring.
How many seasons are there?
Well, there's like 7. And
That's
there's
what
like
I thought,
5
7.
seasons of Angel. Owen said, quote, "We gotta finish Little Mermaid."
Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, wait, you gotta get that. And that.
Nobody counts the comic seasons of anything, Artie. That's not... does not count.
What am I supposed to do?
Sing a song? Obviously?
How do I trigger it? Goofy?
We gotta finish on Little Mermaid. I don't know what... I'm getting trolled in the chat now.
Good.
Have you tried talking to Ariel?
I did.
The most important character in the game?
Where's Sebastian? I feel like he's who I need to talk to.
Thank you, Owen. Artie, it will definitely be retconned with the new sequel show. There's Flounder. Did you talk to him? There's Goofy. Ooh, maybe you gotta go talk to Eric.
Where's Eric? He's a human. There's Ariel. What's she doing?
That did not.
Oh, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
What's the song?
Chapter 5. A new day is dawning. Aim for a score of 30,000 points or higher. All gauges will be used in this challenge. Be sure not to do anything when the gauge shows Sebastian. Don't react to Sebastian. Let's do it.
Owen says he thinks this is the final song.
Better ace it. Oh,
bad.
What?
Oh,
that's dog shit, dude. Oops.
Bad.
Oh man.
Bad.
So hard. Yeah, don't say excellent when it's excellent, I guess.
Nobody would ever allow Donald Duck to sing a song.
Yeah. Oh man.
Bad. You did it.
Come
you
on!
Hit 31,000 points.
You can't put Ariel right at the end. That's fucked up.
I love it.
I got that one.
Oh, it did it again.
I got that one. Oh shit.
Bad.
Shit. It's like don't click it, but then also click it.
Yeah. Bad.
I'm doing so good.
Bad.
Excelente. Let me get to 69,000. Oh, I didn't. That song sucked.
Yeah. Yep.
But I mean, I nailed it, of course.
Bad.
Bad. Wow. 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 Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, it's true, Owen. You gotta do a lot of bullshit for that ultimate weapon. A lot of bullshit. But that ultimate weapon will carry you through most of the boss fights except for Sephiroth, which is fucking an almost unwinnable fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be real fun to watch you do that 10 times.
I don't think I can. I don't think I'll be able to do it.
We're not finishing this stream until you've done it.
Well, I'm fucking turning mods on to finish that fight. So
what? No,
I can't. I've never been able to do it. I can't.
Are you a man? Or are you a little child?
I'm a Sora. I can't do it.
So don't be sad and always know we'll come back soon to say hello.
Who is Sora's singing voice? Because he's terrible.
Elton John.
Lie.
All right, I got some good stuff.
We did it. That's it.
Oh, and you're a liar. Nobody's ever beat Sephiroth in this game. It's so hard. No, I believe you.
I mean, you have to be 10 years old with like 10-year-old reflexes.
All right, we are level 48. We'll probably, you know what? Before next week, I'll probably grind a bunch. I'll go through Halloween Town and Pirate Town and all the other good grindy spots. But thanks for tuning in.
Oh yeah, please like and subscribe if you haven't, and definitely check out patreon.com/SquareRootsPodcast, where we do stuff like this, but for your ears, regularly.
Yeah. We'll stimulate all your senses if you let us.
That's my Patreon plug.
Do one more save. I know I just saved. Gotta do it.
Guys gotta save over and over again.
All right, good night,
Thanks
everyone.
for joining us, friends. We'll see you next week for sure.
Goodbye.
Right? Bye.